This one would have recorded it for all the political leaders in Africa. You have done a great job for the suffering of your people in Africa. Let's take it way back when you received independence. Accordingly, we start from Ghana. Did they take time to revise the constitution and see if it suits to serve an African man? Or they took the constitution because the flow of it was still enabling the man on top to have access to government resources and control people in their different ways. That's why you will see that in Africa here, it's very difficult to spot a place where there have been peaceful power transition since independence. They have been fighting for the position just like that. Coup d'etat after coup d'etat. Why? I pray that any freedom fighter in Africa, these mostly should be soldiers because they know what it needs to take. Sometimes you don't need to vote to bring peace in your land. Sometimes you need to fight. And if Africa we don't fight, we will never. Look, Africa has 52 countries in our continent. And look at America has a one continent as a country with very many 42 states. That's America. Is one continent having 52 states. 42. Yes, 42. Okay. Go to Europe. You will find they are a team. They are one country. Europe is one country. Go to China. It's one country. Go to Asia. They are now distinguishing, but I see they are coming to one country. Africa, what is wrong? Africa, our problem I've seen it's one. We don't want to talk about what should be talked about. You people don't want to talk about the sources of religion. Where did religion come from? How did it come? What was its purpose on an African? Is it more positive to African or it is more negative to African? You should consider all these factors. And if you consider these factors and you have gone to school for some time, you'll understand we are behind the curtain. Behind the curtain, I mean behind the curtain. Because the people we think we are going to elect to replace the one we think they are corrupt. Also the one we elect will reach there and be corrupt. Because the flow comes from up to down method. If you block it in the middle there, they have to eliminate you and put who will obey with the thing. What I mean to say that politics cannot change our Africa to be okay. This issue that we vote and put who to replace who, that is stupidity. And I don't encourage voting. I personal. I just encourage Islam to go back to their origin, Christianity to go back to their origin. That one will leave almost 80% of our people united. Then after their politics will have to go, then our people are united 100%, ignoring the boundaries they put on us. Yes, it can happen all that way, but can't happen by this issue of voting. Because these people want to keep themselves in power. They cannot accept it living, going. Africans, I hope you all are vigilant of what is happening. You imagine people who were killed in Congo, the people who influenced our African youth to start such activities were not killed because they are not African citizens. The countries they come from has bought them off. You cannot kill their citizen like that. My people, Africa, you have to rise up. Discrimination by tribes, language, we should stop it. Discrimination by religion, where you pray from, who do you believe in? Through who do you pray to God? Through who do you pray to Allah? Leave that issue. Allah is God, God is Allah, Allah is Jah. Allah is Luban, that we know. Jesus was nowhere to be seen. Muhammad is also a decoration. Africans, I know you believe right. We have to believe. If Christianity help us to learn to believe, they should have told us to pray to God, not to pray to Jesus. They should have told us to protect ourselves. If somebody slap you on the left, you should not turn right. They should have told us, fight for your thing until you die. But they don't want us to do so. Because if you die for your things, you will fight for Africa. If you don't want foolishness, you will not entertain what is going on right now. That was fooling us, softening hearts. They were the one who came as the most important tool of this problem we are facing now in Africa. Stand for your country, Africa, people. Don't discriminate that I'm a Ugandan, I'm a Kenyan, I'm a what. We are all African. We should stand as a unit and fight as a unit. Everything that's happening around Africa, political, kidnapping, arresting, killing of people, is happening because we did not change that. And if we could change that, I am sure no place will be superpower than Africa. I'm happy if you leave me with what you think in my message point there and give me some of your thoughts. It will make Africa great. Thank you, my brother.